All right, here, Meow Wolf. I hear that's really neat, but I also hear it's really expensive. And what we got there, we got Denver Bronco Stadium. So we're on our way here to the newest of the Wax Trax stores, heading down Federal Boulevard. Federal Boulevard, if you like Mexican food, if you go back the other way, about on every street corner, there is a food truck, food trailer that sells Mexican food. I hear it's good. Well, I guess I actually haven't heard anything about it. So we're just kind of going along here. It's just some nice little old houses and heading this way. This is an area I guess I've been down Federal Boulevard. I've been down this street, but eventually we kind of turn off. It's one of the main drags in Denver, as you can see, because look at those people drag. They're going quite fast, I think. And I actually let them pass me, which seems a shame. So kind of looking here, again, just a nice older area of town. You know, a lot of those old houses, whoops, bump, go for big bucks. But here we go. We're coming into downtown, and we're just going to take a look around here. So let's just see what we see. I tell you, record stores just keep popping up. This is Wax Trax North. It's on 32nd Street, and it looks like mead. I don't know. Where the hell I'm at. Nice little area, though. I mean, this is just a lot of cool little stores here. You know, kind of a neighborhood thing. But they opened up in October. I saw, what's this one? I've never seen this Wax Trax. Thought I'd missed out. So went inside. Very nice place. You know, they got room. They're still growing their business as far as getting in more records and stuff. But did find some interesting things in here. So yeah, something new now in north of Denver. Wax Trax North. And here we begin our monologue as we look inside this store. It's not overly big. It's kind of like Wax Trax on Broadway. It's not about trying to compete with the main Wax Trax stores. The wall here is mostly all new albums, which I kind of like to see more used up there. But let's see what we got here. This is just what came in just recently. I've never seen that Goo Goo Doll one. Mammoth. I have a Mammoth. So the Chemical Brothers, that might be interesting. I don't know that one either. Quite a few of these I really did not know. Ace Malone beats me. But yeah, I wasn't finding a whole lot in this thing, but there it is. Hopelessly Devoted Sampler. Okay, I fall harder. She's getting sick of me. Night of the Living Dead. I probably should have bought that. Pretty freaking funny, man. Cat Powers, I think that was a pretty good album. I used to have that in CD. Westbound Sound, that might have been good, but I didn't buy anything out of there, so que sera. That's okay. You can't buy everything. And yeah, kind of what was new that came in this week. So, Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. Yeah, I need to get that back in. Avant-Garde Weirdo. Just for some of you that like that stuff. Sean, there you go. And Monster Mash. We're in the folk. I don't know what possessed me to do that, but some of you would enjoy that. Jonathan, if you're watching, there you go. And then we're moving into pop, which Barbra Streisand, yay. So this is the used section. There wasn't as many used albums as there was new. It really, their concentration is on new. These Loop, I forgot to go back and look to see if they were new or older. Older Loop is very good, very shoegaze, but they kind of, I don't know. I think they lost it. Their later albums I never much cared for. They kind of lost the whole shoegazy thing, but I forgot to check those out. That was the plan. But Radio Birdman, I'm not even sure radio's on. Is that a real? It's sealed. I is that a real Radio Birdman album? Well, it could be. A helmet in there, another helmet. So always good to have protect your head with a helmet. And then we're getting into the metal. For those of you that want that metal, ooh, Hellhammer had a cool picture. Slayer, yeah, show that. And Psych. So now tell me if any of this is any good. Now look at that price, 75. Is that worth 75? I don't know. Gospel Oak, I have no idea. What do they want? 50 bucks on that? Is it worth it? Left Bank Walk, I just Rare Earth in the Psych. I don't get it. Gloria, I don't consider that one really Psych. Clear Lights, I used to have that. I paid a whole lot less for it. I didn't like it. I do have that one there. Very good album. Not bad. In this one, what is it, Circus Maximus? I don't know. Chris, Vinyl Piper, if you're watching, please feel free to put in the comments. That one has my interest. Barbarians, it's a German press. I don't know if that makes a difference. And of course, we got some disco. Gotta have a little disco. Electronics, which is all over my head for the most part. There is some good stuff. That is more about just blind buying. And here is for my good friend Doug. And I'll try to show the reggae for you. And then you can tell me what good stuff I missed. Now, here the thing is, I'm going to go back Sunday with my buddy Tice. So if there's something that I really missed, what was a good price, please feel free to shout it out. And I'll see if I still have any money left, which, it is Christmas time. Blues, we always seem to have a lot of blues around. Wasn't anything in there that was really grabbing my eye. Again, some of you may say, oh, look at that. Of course, it also depends on condition. Okay, here's the punk section. I used to have that one there. The Fall, I do have that Fall. Don't know that group. That's an awesome album. Love that album. The Fugs, yeah. Okay, there is. It's a bootleg. It's white. It's the White Album. No, it's the Sex Pistols. God, they want a lot for that. Wow. Maybe I can talk them down. And what do we got here? Pete Shelley. That might have been all right. Yellow Reach. That's punk. That's punk. I don't think so. Revolting Cocks. That was a single. Sexplosion. Sounded good. Tuesday. Not really thinking. Now we're in the new wavy stuff. So someone moved that over. And once in a while I find some Pet Shop Boys. I like their stuff. I've just never brought it back into the collection. Only so much room, And for those that like country, I just bypassed it. Okay, just kind of looking around here. This is a lot of the new stuff they have. And again, their new bins are pretty full. Some interesting things. But you can see it's well categorized, which I appreciate. So it's easy to find what you're looking for. They did have some CDs, and look at that, Dr. Doom. Yeah, man, they're big into Dr. Doom. It looks like that's scary. There is leftover record store day stuff. They had been a record store day. It wasn't jam packed, but they definitely had a little bit of leftover. As we look through the rest of this. Seeing what's here. They did have an international section, which I always enjoy. And classic rock really wasn't that big. Yeah. Looking back through here. So this is a nice store. They really, again, had it well categorized and everything. And here we go. We have a Brazilian and a variety of different things. Some of these fun albums. Industrial Noise. That's from my buddy Tice. I'm sure you would find something in there that would entice you to buy. And there's some more of the Wood Floor that I seem to like to show an awful lot. Not sure why. That's a very good album. Spaceman 3, that is so freaking cool. I really like that one. Guster, I've heard of them, but I don't know much about them. As we look, used off Detroit, my buddy Jim Gleason just bought that and really liked it. Um, I don't know what band I'm even in here looking at, but hey, we're looking. Primus, and yeah, I think it's some of their more interesting albums. I believe they have. There's a look on T-Rex. I do not have white label promo. I do not own any T-Rex. How about that? Just never got into them. I do have that one, but I don't have a first press from 61, but I don't need it either. That Miles Davis always kind of gets me thinking, but put it back, reissue. Yeah. Coltrane's fun. I do have, that's my favorite new pornographers, Ramones. I think I got enough Kraftwerk. That looked interesting. I got that Swerve Driver. That's a good album. It's not their best though. I mean, it's okay. And their Big Black, got that one. That one's pretty darn good too. And His Head's on Fire. Feel bad for him. And what else do we have in here? Kind of getting through Best of Sam and Dave. That one might have been too good. Not bad. Well, let's go on to the next stuff. Well, OMG. Record stores just keep popping up. I mean, I can't keep up with the new record stores. Isn't that insane? I think just 10 years ago. And now, this store, just opened in October. This is now the fourth Wax Trax. They have a Wax Trax Broadway. They have a Wax Trax now North. And they have a Wax Trax, it's in the Stanley Market. Plus their normal store, their new and used store. So they've really been expanding lately. Just keep branching out. But nice little store, nice little area. Prices, it's Denver. So I'd like to say, that was a hell of a deal. Probably not. But I did buy some stuff. I decided it's about Christmas. I should buy, I needed to go Christmas shopping for my wife. So that's what I did. Now, the other thing at this store is I got a hold of my friend Tice. Sound of Minder. Please check out his channel. He doesn't do it every week, but he does a lot of, he'll just go on live and play music. But so we're going to go back there on Sunday and check it out together and then do what else. Haven't seen him for a while, so it will be fine. But this is more up in his neck of the woods, so hopefully he'll find something good. But speaking of my wife, I say, okay, maybe I need to find her something. If I find the right album for her, maybe she'll come up and listen to records with me. So that's what I decided to do, because it's that time of year. I can't be spending money on myself, so I went to buy stuff for her. So there we go. Isn't that a nice little bag? Wax Trax. That's kind of a cool, fun thing. So let's see, what did we buy for Christmas? And then I got to go get this all gift wrap for her, because it's the kind of guy I am. They do have there we go, Otis Records Stop Still Kicking. That's kind of neat, isn't it? They have the various Wax Trax out there. That was really nice. It was free, so I had to grab that. So the first album, I had this my Sex Pistols shirt on today, and lo and behold, a Sex Pistols bootleg. Wow, okay. And I did drop, I told, I asked the gal, I says, have you listened to that at all? Have you know what kind of recording it is? It sounds like it's from a cassette, someone's cassette recorder, because you kind of feel pretty good that there aren't too many soundboard recordings off the Sex Pistols. So we dropped it on the turntable, and well, the guitar's kind of hidden, the bass is loud, but Johnny Rotten's voice comes out strong. I wound up buying it. I like the Sex Pistols. And I haven't had a bootleg. I haven't even seen a bootleg of one of their concerts. And this is from Winterland, January 14th, 78. Sex Pistols, Gun Control, Bang Record Factory. So, all right. I think my wife will like it. Maybe give her a t-shirt too. So, then I thought, what else would she like? Maybe she would like some Akasaka Soul Funk. Akasaka Soul Funk. What do I know about Akasaka Soul Funk? Absolutely zero. Nothing. Nada. Nunca. But look at that. It's Japanese soul funk, man. From 69 to 77. 10 masterpieces of Japanese soul funk. So I bought it because it does say they're masterpieces. So it has to be good. I mean, you can't put something that's not very good on an album that says masterpieces, because that would be false advertising, and you can get in a lot of trouble for that. So obviously, I got the best of the best on here. We got Strawberry Jam, Heiko Hirota, Kariya Yasuda. Yeah, you know, I'm not pronouncing any of it. Well, I did pronounce Strawberry Jam right. I feel good about that. So I bought that for my wife for Christmas. And the final one I bought for her is another Japanese group. This is a new one. Tricot the Top Shelf Records. It's called, oh no, the name of the album's Tricot. the album's called The. All right. I have no idea what I just bought. But I thought my wife would like it. And I can't wait till she opens it. It says it's similar to Speedy Ortiz, Sibumato. Okay, I got that one. Metric, got that. Breeders, Morney, Stern, nope. Pixies, got that one. Chai and Yvette Young. So since 2010, Tricot have combined elaborate guitar interplay, urgent start-stop rhythms into an amalgam that splits the seams of melodic post-rock, math rock, and J-rock. But I bought it. So there we have it. Okay. All for my wife, because this is the kind of guy I am. And if she doesn't like them, well, then I'll just put them in my collection. But at least I got her Christmas shopping done, and it's a win-win for me. What more can you ask for? Because isn't Christmas about win-win? I think. All right, that's what we got today. Another record store tour. Lord knows there'll probably be another store opens up tomorrow. I'm going to have to scan my stores around the area again, Google it, just to see what else is opened up and new. But thanks for hanging out with me. Have yourself a great rest of the week. Probably have a garage shop thing a little later on. Bye.